first one is, how can we help our relatives get into Sikhi? I think that's a hard question. To be honest, with my relatives, I've never really tried, because my relatives are very different, and I'm like one of the younger ones in the family, and they probably would be like, you know, a little bit sort of like, oh, kaun honda mainu dassan waste, because they've seen me do all the eltan, right? They've seen me drink, they've seen me, you know, get drunk, they've seen me do all silly things. So it's hard for them to take me seriously when I start talking to them about Sikhi. You know? So my cousins and stuff, they don't, I'm the youngest, I'm one of the youngest there, so I tend not to do much with them, but I think they can see that I'm into Sikhi, and they can watch the videos now, you know, online if they want to. It's up to them if they want to see them or not. But I would say that step number one is don't have a, because you can cause a conflict as well, right? So step number one, I would say, is don't have an outcome that you want them to follow. So in your mind, don't have an expectation that they will listen, because expectations will create in your mind, you know, like you can have like disappointment, you can get annoyed with them, and you can become like sort of somebody that I want to find out more about Sikhi from. So that's one thing. Just try and encourage, but not necessarily, especially with your like older relatives, have any expectations. Second thing is, you can incorporate some Sikhi, like you can invite them to your house for a Kirtan program, or you can have like a part program at your house, invite them over. But there's other Gur Sikhs there. So it's like they're in the company, but they're not necessarily, like you're not necessarily doing it. You know, they're just in their environment. And then obviously, the other thing that I find is, you can take them to programs where they might learn about Sikhi. So like a lot of people that have messaged me recently, they've said, oh, I got into it and I started taking my brother to the Gurdwara, and oh, I took him to your katha, or we all went to watch some videos together. Like there's regularly people that get popcorn out and watch those street prachar debates. You know, people are like, let's watch that video, that was a funny one. And I'm munching popcorn and watching videos. There's this guy from England who keeps telling me like, I'm ready for the popcorn, when's the next one coming out? You know, so there are things you can do to encourage them. But I find the best thing is Sath Sangat. So if somebody can't get into Simran and Sikhi at the beginning, Sath Sangat's really good for them. You know, go on a like sing night out and bring that one or two people along. Say we're all going, it's going to be no alcohol. They might never have had a night out without alcohol. When I got into Sikhi, I was hanging out with a bunch of Singhs. We were going out like clubbing, but we weren't drinking. For me, as a Punjabi kid, that was the first time in my life I'd been out really as an adult without drinking. And I was surprised you can have fun without drinking. A lot of people don't know that. Sachi, they've been so used to it, they think this is the only way you can have fun is through drinking. So I would suggest take them out, let them enjoy without alcohol and stuff.